In this video, I'm going to be showing you the 15-minute research formula that has helped my clients find stocks that can generate them a monthly return of 20% in the stock market. Now, most beginners, when they start off investing, they do one of two things. The first being that they just start investing in whatever that everyone tells them to, be it Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, you know, the big four stocks. Or they go on Instagram or hear from their friends the most recent hottest stock in the market, hoping that they would get as much of a good return as what most people claim them to make. Now, the issue with this is when you're investing without any proper research or being informed of the risks involved, what ends up happening is most of the time the beginners, they start buying these stocks, and because most people buy these stocks because it's very popular, they end up buying it at an extremely high price, and meaning they are overvalued for the type of value that the companies generate. What ends up happening is that at some point, the stocks are going to correct because the stocks are always going up and down. And what ends up happening, the stocks start going down a little bit and people start to panic and they start selling their stocks at a lower price than what they initially buy. And this is what ends up happening, where consistently, day over day, these beginners are losing money in the stock market. Now, since I've grown my portfolio from $10,000 up to $170,000 in 5 years and has helped over 200 women this year consistently make 20% per month in their stocks, I'm going to show you the simple 15-minute research formula that will help you improve your portfolio. Now, the first step in this process is to go under Zacks.com. It is one of my favorite research platforms to find winning stocks, simply because they have a ranking system from 1 being a strong buy to 5 being a strong sell, and they have back tested their ranking system for the last 20 years and found that stocks ranked on A1 have outperformed the stock market on average by 18%, which is really, really good. So on Zacks, you basically want to scroll down and you want to go under the Zacks #1 ranked top movers for today. Depending on your investing strategy, you want to find a stock under that specific category. Now, whether you're a value, growth, momentum, or income investor, that depends on you. You need to assess your own risk tolerance. You need to assess your own financial goals. And if you want help with that and you are a serious investor that wants to improve your strategy, I'm also going to drop below a link to book a call with me or my team where we can help you, guide you through that specific strategy or investment plan. Now, so as an example, you are a value investor and you're going to scroll through these top 5 stocks that have moved today under value stocks. So if I were to scroll through it and hover my mouse over this, you can see that the first one is Astrana Health. And the next step that you want to do once you go under this list is look at the style scores. These style scores reveal how strong a stock is in different areas. Just like, for example, if you were on a first date and you have certain important things that you look for in a guy, whether he has a good job, he's intelligent, he's good looking, and all these different checklist is the same of what we do in the stock market. So what you want to do is finding the style score that ideally has A in all 3 of them. You want to ideally find a stock that is A in value, meaning that they are significantly undervalued. You want to find a stock that is also growing aggressively in their industry, hence their growth should be an A. And in momentum, meaning that are there interested investors at the moment buying these stocks, should also be considered an A. Now, of course, if on that day, you might have let's say, if you are a value investor and the momentum is currently a D, that is okay, because remember, you want to focus on the best scores for your investing strategy. So if you're a value investor and you're looking for stocks that are undervalued, then you must find stocks that have an A in value, and the others are not so important. But typically, I like to find stocks that have a ranking of A in all 3 categories. Now, once I'm scrolling through them, I'm going to see, okay, this one has A in value, this one has B in momentum, and D in momentum. Maybe OppFi here, let's have a look. Okay, so this one, as an example, has a score of A in all three categories. So once I take a look at this, I take this stock name, or the ticker number is OPFI. I go under TradingView or Yahoo Finance, whichever chart platform you prefer, and I search up the stock. Now, the next step, in the third step of this research process, is to do the technicals to know if it is an actual good time to buy. A lot of beginners make this mistake straight away because they just buy it without even knowing if it's a good time to buy the stock. Because remember, stocks go up and down. And if you're buying at a stock that is at its highest price, you are at a significantly higher risk because you're buying at a higher price, and when the stock goes down, that's when you lose money. So you need to be able to master technical analysis, which is reading the charts, to know when is a good time to buy and sell. Typically, for just to make this video simple for you, I like to usually invest or buy stocks when they've already had a bit of a correction, when the stocks have already dropped, let's say 20, 30, or even 40% is ideal for me, because as you can see in this chart, in the last 2 years, their highest price was around $17 and their lowest price was $8. So meaning, if I were to buy it at a lower part, which is what we call the support line, this is the support that supports the price from going lower. If we're buying it at around this range, if we can maybe wait until it goes to $8, or we can even buy it now, there's significantly lower risk than buying it at the upper end. So usually, as soon as I see that the stock has gone down 30-40%, and they also have a ranking score of A across all of Zacks, that is already a very good sign for me to enter this investment, because there's much more potential that this stock will have a potential upside. Real quick before we do a final recap, if you want my help to improve your investing strategy so you can make an extra few $1,000s on the side by only spending 1 to 2 hours a week in front of the screen, scan this QR code and book a call either with me or my team, and I will also be dropping a link where you can book a call in the description below. Please note, we only work with very serious women who want to learn how to become expert investors. So if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this skill might not be for you, as investing takes a lot of patience and time to really grow your wealth over time. So if you have especially over $5,000 and you're very serious about growing that wealth over time, make sure you book a call. Now, recapping this 15-minute research process, essentially you want to first go under Zacks. Then you want to go under the top movers for today. Go through your list depending on what is your investing strategy, and try to find a stock that has A in all three rankings. Then you want to go under the chart and look at their chart to see if they have recently dropped 30 to 40%. They can also drop 15-20%, but the more they drop, the more space they have to also recover. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I broke this process down just to 3 steps, so you can already start finding better stocks than probably what you've been used to. But if you want a deeper level analysis of finding stocks that can consistently make you 20 to 30% monthly returns every single month without spending too much time in front of the screen to research and trade these stocks, make sure you go on the link in the description below to book a call with either me or my team, so you can learn more about how we can help you become an amazing investor. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be dropping every week much more in-depth, high-value videos on how to improve your investing strategy and find winning stocks.